Watch out, guys, because the dazzling Emma Stone has been making some serious waves in Hollywood. Her quick rise to fame due to her success in Easy A, the Amazing Spiderman series, and the award-winning nominated film Birdman have undoubtedly earned her a spot as one of Hollywood's leading ladies. That being said, we thought it was only acceptable to get to know Emma on a more personal level. So in preparation of bringing you 8 things you didn't know about Emma Stone, let's all do a giant group headbutt to kick this thing into high gear.
I think maybe...
Okay, maybe not that hard, but for our first fun fact you may or may not have known about Emily Stone, yes, we meant to say Emily, not a mistake. Emma was in fact born Emily Jean Stone, but had to change her name when she first registered for her SAG card and realized that Emily Stone was taken. But she was completely okay with it because Emma was already a nickname given to her by her mama. And now on to fact number 2. Side note, is it just us, or when you get a little sick, do you kind of secretly obsess over your cool new raspy voice? Well, that's pretty much the reason behind Emma's signature raspy voice. She says, quote, "It's a result of 6 months of 24-hour-a-day colic when I was a baby." So Emma's raspy voice is here to stay for good.
Wow.
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 Don't worry, Em, you totally own it. Next up, let's fast forward years later to the time Emma persuaded her parents to move to Hollywood to pursue her acting career. While she snagged a job at a dog bakery for some extra cash, Emma was doing everything she could to try and make a name for herself, including auditioning on the 2004 VH1 reality competition In Search of the Partridge Family. Take a look at this goldmine. While she actually ended up winning the competition, unfortunately the new Partridge Family didn't make the cut beyond the first episode. However, it did give Emma a lead-in to a few new shows and eventually her startup role as Jules in Superbad. Now, for fact number 4, have we mentioned how awesome Emma's parents are? I mean, after persuading them she was destined to be a star, accompanied with an entire slideshow while Madonna's hit Hollywood was playing, her and her mom packed up and moved to LA. It's a good thing they took that leap of faith because, I mean, look at Emma now. But after Emma and her mom got their very first tattoo together while they were in LA, it's safe to say she packed on the cool mom points pretty quickly.
There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Emma's tattoo she shares with her mama is located on her wrist in the shape of 2 little bird feet. But get this, the tattoo has extra special meaning because it was specially drawn by Beatles legend Paul McCartney. She said, "My mom's favorite song is Blackbird by Paul McCartney, and it's my favorite song as well. I wrote a letter to Paul asking him if he would draw 2 little bird feet because he wrote the song and he sent them to me." Okay, that's cool. Okay, so for fact number 6 about Emma, we're just gonna warn you that you may end up a little shocked, speechless, surprised, all of the above. So you're probably all aware of that scene Emma had to do while starring in Easy A, right? Okay, so we're not exactly sure if it's because she was nervous, super out of breath from jumping on a bed for hours, or if this is just a coincidence, but Emma got her very first asthma attack while filming the scene.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Awesome! Yeah! That's perfect! That's what I'm talking about!
She was a little embarrassed because it was only the 2nd day of her shooting, but in her defense, Emma didn't even know she had asthma prior to her random attack. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, and while we're on the topic of Easy A, did you know Emma has never once seen the movie? The reason being is that Emma claims she was a wreck during the entire production of the film and felt a ton of pressure because she was also going through some personal issues. So she refrains from seeing the movie even though it turned out to be a huge success. However, if we had to guess, when Emma finally wrapped production, we'd think she would be skipping away singing something along these lines.
Oh, whoa. Take me away, a secret place.
So for our final 8th fact, but definitely not the least, we thought we would turn it all the way up on the mushy gushy meter. It's no secret that the adorable couple of the century is Emma and her boyfriend Andrew Garfield, and they are completely head over heels in love with each other. But if you don't believe in love at first sight, well, you definitely will now. The first time Emma ever auditioned as Gwen Stacy with Andrew playing Spider-Man, he said, quote, "It was like I woke up when she came in." Emma was reportedly the last person to audition for the role, and Andrew was getting a bit restless until their scene together. Thankfully, the sparks flew both ways, and Emma stated, quote, "I tested with him and that sealed the deal, because meeting Andrew and working with Andrew, it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had." Oh, if only finding true love could be that easy. But anyway, now that you're an Emma expert, we want to know which fact you found the most interesting. And if you have any other awesome facts about Emma, feel free to sound off in the comment section below, because you know we love our girl Emma. Don't forget to subscribe to Clevver News while you're at it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm your host, Danielle Robay. And while I have you here, be sure to check out our roundup of 16 celebrity photos that almost broke the internet.